What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Litecoin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. Here we are on the EMA ribbon, sitting at about $100, coming to the end of the month. 2 days, 19 hours left. During this month, what we've done, and it might not be the most glorious look right now with this red kind of look, with this high wick to the upside, closing down 2.6% as of now. If in 2 days and 19 hours we are here, I know it's not the best look at the moment, but there are bullish things about the way that we're closing this month, right? We went down. We literally went all the way down to where the ribbon is. We found support, and then we pulled back up. That move, by the way, from a low to a high, you basically bounced 15.4% as of now. We have 3 days left in the month, so who knows how much higher it could be. It could be at like 20% or 30% by the end of the month. Who knows? But we had a solid bounce. Either way, we could go a little bit lower, and we still had a solid bounce off of the monthly EMA ribbon. That's a bullish thing, you guys. That's a really bullish thing. We didn't get that with any of these other attempts, right? We got above it here, and then we broke below it. We got above it here, and then we broke below it. Here, we got above it, and we're finding support. Yes, we have a wick, a huge sell-off wick that was at like 150, and we sold all the way off. Yes, I get it. But where we found support, it's a very, very bullish thing. It actually really is. And then if we look at the weekly time frame, the weekly EMA ribbon, we did the same thing, actually. We found support right on the EMA ribbon, and that's a very bullish thing in itself. Normally, you know, if you bounce off the EMA ribbon, first off like this, I mean, you're bleeding into, that's not a good example. Let's go back here. You know, here, you bounce off of it, that's normally a good look, but if you continue to bleed into it, that might be bearish, you get across. Where here, peak bull cycle behavior, you're not even touching it, or if you are touching it, you're just wicking into it, not closing into it, and then bouncing off, right? That kind of look. We're doing something like that now where we're just wicking off of it, bouncing off of it, right? So even though, yes, this week might be closing with this, what is that, a gravestone doji, right? A dragonfly doji, but to the downside. Even though it's closing with this kind of bearish look right now, I personally don't think it's actually that bad. I think that we will reverse, and I think that this week is actually also a blessing in disguise, just like this monthly is, right? Because the blessing in disguise here is this bounce off the EMA ribbon. The blessing in disguise for the weekly here is it's not the bounce, because there was no bounce on this week. It's the lack of continuation from the prior week, right? This week here, this red week, was one of the biggest weeks by body from open to close, one of the biggest weeks on a weekly basis that we've seen. And it was a big week to the red side, right? If we were to continue going lower, you would think in the wake of something like this that you would at least get some continuation. Even though you have a wick to the upside and it's not the most bullish looking candle, I think it's bullish in the sense because you did not get immediate continuation to the downside. Now, we still have 18 hours, 50 minutes left. We'll see how this week closes, but I have an assumption, being that it's Sunday, being that it's the weekend between Christmas and New Year's Eve, we're probably not going to move too much. There's probably not a lot of interest in trading or investing today. So I bet the price is basically here by the end of the week. Very bearish candle without continuation. Very bearish candle that you bounced 15% off of your EMA ribbon from on your weekly and monthly time frames. I think this is the beginning of something beautiful, of something miraculous. Different behavior than the last two might beget different results than the last two, right? So all in all, that to say, my friends, I know it's been pretty heavy on the EMA analysis today, but the next target area that we're looking for Litecoin is $253. If not there, $320 comes onto the table. We absolutely could, by the end of January, reach for all-time highs, but I don't think we will. I think it'll be between $250 and $320 that we're reaching by the end of January. We look at LTC here on a 4-hour basis. You got some nice higher lows coming in here, right? Finding resistance there, lower lows. Lower lows relative to this, though, higher lows overall, which is nice, but lower lows relative to this here, higher lows relative to this there, that's nice as well. We actually are seeing a couple charts that look like this that are starting to break out to the upside, so that's encouraging, right? Because a lot of cryptos look like this, and there are some that look like this that literally are breaking out to the upside now. XCN is one of them, right? There's another one that I'm failing to think of right now. What was it? Is it Mana, maybe? You know, kind of a similar look here, right? You've got these higher lows in your RSI, right? Higher lows, lower lows relative to this, but like I guess that is a lower low there, but whatever. Higher low overall. It's got this kind of look right here, the same kind of look that LTC has. I feel like it's just XCN broke out to the upside where LTC hasn't done it yet, but I think that it will. I think that it's going to move up here pretty soon. I don't really have anything else that I want to say, guys. I think I've said everything I need to say. Daily RSI is looking a little bit weak. The 4-hour is looking a little bit bullishly postured. I think it would be nice. Oh, man. It'd be nice if today could close green. You're only down 0.4%. It would be nice if today could close green. So I think that you will. The 4-hour time frame is postured in a way that would make me think that you do start moving up from here. The 1-hour as well is actually postured that way. It'd be nice if you could close today green, because then you're getting a bounce off the 40, which would just, that's normally a good thing. So I would like to see that, right? But I don't think you go any lower, man. I don't have anything else to say. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Take care. Bye-bye.